Well, how's everybody doing today in the quad racer world? Yep, we got another one. Today's kind of a big day. Q's got another ride. Yup, put together basically a spare trail bike. This right here is this used to be my friend Stan's bike. I've only had this thing for not even 2 weeks and went through this whole thing. He was the original owner of this bike, and it was basically just about stock except for had a different pipe and fenders were cut, and that was about it. But I ended up with this thing, and you know, him and I have been good friends, and I figured I'm just going to keep this bike. He's the original owner from 1989 from this bike. So you're looking at a bike from the original owner, Q modded. So what is this thing? This is set up for a trail bike. In fact, I'm going to go test it this weekend in Johnson Valley. Basically 89 Zilla. You can see that it's got a Q cylinder, welded, reinforced, rechambered O-ring, 42.5 carb, mod V-force reeds. It's got some Douglas wheels on the front, factory tires. In fact, that right front tire right there we're looking at is out of round, so I'm going to have to true that thing. It's set up to run on 100 low let. It's not quite as staunchy as we normally do, but God, it runs beautiful. I just got done with a test ride. Just awesome. But I kind of did this in the factory theme, and in 89 and 90 they did like white A-arms on the front, but nothing else was white. So I decided to, you know, pick it up a notch. So what we've done is took stock swinger and modified and powder coated it white to match the A-arms, and in fact the handlebars too. And in fact, third thing is we got a blue and white seat on this thing, the old tiger stripe almost seat, CET seat that I've had it laying around for a while. We've got Z400 hubs. We've got 20, 11, 10. I think they're Nancos. They're kind of a whole shot copy. They're 4-plies. I had some turf tamers, but I just didn't think they'd last out in the harsh environment. But the thing turned out really, really clean. I'm really happy with it. I actually, for the first time in a month, actually kickstarted a bike. Now this one's pretty low compression, and I did put my boot on, but I had a broken foot, and man, it's not quite healed all the way. But what the hell? It's been long enough. It's got lowered pegs, modified shifter. Thing turned out really, really clean. I'm really, really happy with this bike. God, it runs beautiful. Only issue with this thing on the test ride, and you know that's why we test ride them. Clutch. Clutch is barely there. I'm gonna put a clutch in it before we go on Sunday, but it's different. It's clean, kind of done in a factory type theme. You know, it's got the quarter turn twist throttle on it, like I put on pretty much all my bikes. And you know, just a clean bike, man. Really happy with it. So let's just see if I can get this thing to start. Man, this is scary because I'm not fully healed up, but let's just see if I can do this. So just bear with me. Got to do the little prime maneuver. Get her up at the top. The ignition on. Yeah, she's not fully warmed up. Let me turn that off just a little bit. Whoa, sorry for that. I didn't even realize it. But yeah, she sounds pretty sweet. Thought you guys would like to hear it. I set her up pretty conservative on the compression, but she's sweet. Yeah, she's even got the arrow holes in the fenders. It's another play bike. This thing will probably go just like it sits, high 90 mile an hour out in the dirt. So yeah, I got the idle set a little high just because she wasn't warmed up, but you could hear how sweet that thing sounds. Let me just turn it down just a little bit here. But that's it, man. There she goes. So that's it, man. We're going to take this thing out. I'm going to put a clutch in it, probably about an hour. But we're going to take her out to Johnson Valley this weekend and pound her. Really stoked with how she turned out. She runs just gorgeous. Anyways, let me just... So that's it, man. That's it. You're looking at an original 89 Zilla. Bottom end still original. I checked it. Had to put a welded flywheel in it. Flywheel was just starting to get loose, but still the original bottom end. And you know, a little bit different color scheme, but I'm really happy. It's going to make a nice play bike. And hope you folks enjoy it. And we'll talk to you later.